Hey guys, so this is a flip through of my 2019 Scrapbook album. I have just finished it this afternoon. So this is a We Are Memory Keepers 12 by 12 D-ring album. I am holding the camcorder, so if there's any wobbling, that is why. So sorry about that. So yeah, I'll just get started. So, first page is just a sort of, my goals, various positive, motivating quotes, and like my favourite things, and just a little bit of journaling. So I scrapbooked weekly, so this is week 1, that's the only photo, which is the book I had read that week, and then just lots of journaling. So I didn't actually stick to, one of my goals was to read a book a week, I think, but I didn't actually keep up with that. Week 2, my boyfriend and I went to London Zoo with his mum, so just got a map of London Zoo. The book I read that week, which was Quidditch Through the Ages. That's my boyfriend's cat and one of the otters at London Zoo. Week 3 is lots and lots of pictures of my boyfriend making weird faces on FaceTime. So yeah, and then also The Last Telegram was the book I read, journaling about the book, and then that is actually I photocopied part of the book for the background of that. Some Etsy sticker designs, my boyfriend with Stitch, he loves Stitch. Even more photos of my boyfriend making weird faces in FaceTime for week 4. So yeah, I apologise if that is terrifying. Week 5 is just this, I don't know what you'd call it, tip-in or something, just because I didn't have many photos. This photo of Frost on a seed head from the previous year, Dodger, and yeah. And then I finished 3 books this week. So yeah, some pictures of Dodger. We went to Lakeside, so there's a Hamleys at Lakeside. Valentine's week, that picture is pretty bad. The lighting is awful. I'm pulling a horrible face. It's kind of blurry as well, and it's just, yeah. But yeah. This is week 8, so week 7 is Valentine's week, and then week 8 is this week. We watched Aladdin when I was at my boyfriend's, and it paused. We paused it to get something, and it paused with Raja pulling that face, and it was just excellent. Week 9, picture of the planner I was using that year, boyfriend again, me at the train station, because this was before I had passed my driving test. Again, that's another one on my planner. Pancakes, because it was pancake day, my boyfriend's cat, Dodger, me, that I just found funny. Came up on my Facebook, I think. Yeah. Yeah. That was week 10. Week 11, very simple. Dodger sat in his toy box. I had a sort out of my craft stuff. And then my boyfriend and Dodger. So I think this was maybe when Dodger had just been given the all clear from having cancer the previous October to this. Just a card with journaling for week 12. None of these photos are from week 12 because my boyfriend had given me a horrible cold. And as it says here, I didn't do much except sleep and eat. And then more photos of my boyfriend making weird faces over FaceTime. That's a card I made for my mum for Mother's Day that year. Dodger. A smoothie, which was horrible because I'd put way too much spinach in it. So all these photos are week 13. Week 14, the card I made got featured on Miss Paper Lover's Instagram stories. My boyfriend and I pulling faces. So that, I think, some sort of fruit tree blossom. My brother passed out drunk. A photo of Scrapbook collection which I'd bought, which I still haven't used any of it actually. I'm waiting for a really nice photo of my boyfriend and I together to use it. Just a quote about art and how it's pointless without passion. Week 15, my dad, brother and I went down to see my brother and sister-in-law, and we stopped at Waterston Manor for the day before having delicious dinner with them. So I just got a picture of the aviaries at Waterston and one of the birds, and that selfie of me, which is, I think, my profile picture for YouTube and Instagram and various other things. Week 16 was a friend who I actually went to nursery school with her as well as prep school. 21st birthday, so it was like movie themed, so my boyfriend and I don't actually have any pictures of me, I don't think. I don't know if any pictures of me were taken at this, but I went as Meredith from Brave, and my boyfriend, he couldn't make up his mind, so I just made him some bear ears, and he wore black and went as one of the bears. And then we went to sort of like a small sort of petting farm type place, and they had lambs, so we cuddled a lamb together. Well, we both cuddled a separate lamb, and then he loves llamas and Highland cow. And on the same day we went to Suffolk Owl Sanctuary. So they also have meerkats there. And yeah, we played mini golf. There was a mini golf course on the same sort of, in the same area as the Owl Sanctuary. I can't remember where it is, but yeah. I won by 1 point. I definitely did not cheat at all. And then just some photos of Dodger for week 17. These photos aren't great because my printer started running out of ink. Because most of these photos is when I was printing them at home myself. Week 18, a couple of Dodger, my boyfriend, and a duck in one of the parks in Cambridge. Because we, had lunch in the park in Cambridge one day. We went to Sutton Hoo, so that's where these two photos are from. Dodger, my boyfriend and Dodger. My boyfriend wearing my dressing gown. Then the following week, week 20, we went to London. We went to the Royal Observatory in Greenwich, so that photo's from the top of the hill where the observatory is. That's the telescope. Buckingham Palace. That's like a memorial to all the horses lost in the war. So just our train tickets, and we only had time to do the planetarium when we went. So yeah, and then picture of the moon through my boyfriend's telescope. Picture of my boyfriend and I. Then following week, my dad, who is... Oh, in here, there is a leaflet. That's just tucked in a pocket, which I made on the back of the layout. But yeah, this week is Chelsea Flower Show, because my dad is a RHS member, so Royal Horticultural member, so he can get tickets for it, for the members only day, and he got my mum and I some tickets. And so yeah, this is just some of the photos. The shark was actually in one of the streets, walking down. We got a bit lost on our way. Peonies in a bathtub. I love peonies. Pink mini pineapples. I mean, awesome. A turtle. Yeah. And then the following week we went down to my eldest brothers and sister-in-laws for their Young Farmers show. So I made a cake for one of the competitions for my sister-in-law. So I just like dug a tractor into the top of it and made a load of tyres, and it came sixth. The cake came sixth out of, I think, 8 maybe. I had made these little guys as well, but there wasn't space to put them on top. I kind of wish I had put them on now, but it's too late. We took Dodger with us because I was feeling kind of anxious that weekend. That was the sunset when we arrived. My boyfriend and the dog. I'm going to have to speed this up. Week 23. That week, on the Friday, we went down to pool, and then week 24 for the weekend. Week 24, we came back on the Monday, I think it was, and stopped at Legoland, and we got absolutely soaked. And then there's Wilbur sat on the table. So yeah. It was pretty much empty though, Legoland, so that was good. Week 25, me and Dodger sat on the stairs, so I think I was waiting for Jamie to arrive on the Friday, and again, another picture of Wilbur on the table. Can't remember why he was on the table. I can't remember. These photos, my printer was running out again, so it was really hot. Just Dodger, my boyfriend, and some bowl of strawberries. This one's I just titled it My Boys, week 27. My boyfriend's hair was growing really long, so we were top knotting it to keep it out of his face. Just Dodger. Week 28, so my boyfriend had bought me the roses, and then I just bought some other flowers to fill it up a bit. Dodger was molting, boyfriend being the adorable weirdo he is. Week 29, they added some wooden sheep to the park where we used to live, boyfriend playing guitar. Week 30, these were just taken whilst walking Dodger in the park. Week 31, we went for a picnic and took Dodger with us, and we were double top knotting my boyfriend's hair at that point, and Dodger was like, yeah. And then these are more from the picnic, and I just loved them, so I did them big, printed them big. Week 32, that weekend we went camping, long weekend. Those two are FaceTime photos. That was at Amazonia Zoo. It's a ocelot cat. Sunset one night. We stopped at Norwich on the way. That's the hen house at Holcombe Hall, I think it was. And then just some pictures I took whilst in the tent because he was being adorable. Because he is adorable. And then week 33. Yeah, sorry. Week 33. We went to Bury St Edmunds after walking Dodger, and we took Dodger with us, obviously. And yeah, quite a few shops in Bury St Edmunds are dog friendly, and we were in Paperchase there. Then the following weekend, I was down at my boyfriend's. We were in London again to see the Queen Victoria's Palace exhibition at Buckingham Palace. So we went to that, got some ice cream. It was blooming delicious ice cream, I'm going to say that. And had a look around. So that is Hamleys in London. That's Disney Store in London. Week 34, went to a friend's for barbecue. Family, friends for barbecue. Jamie was the only guy, so he was put in charge of the barbecue. We were making weird faces and sending them to each other during the day. Week 35, I made a cake. Just because I felt like making a cake. And then week 36, that was Disney Store. Again, we'd been in London, Dodger. It's the country park where we used to live. Katana Comics, if you don't follow them on Instagram, follow them. I love her comics. It's my boyfriend and I, he says, I swear she's like a fly on the wall in your house, and she just listens to everything that you do and say and makes it into comics. Week 37, just a couple pictures of Dodge. Week 39 is me and Dodge, so I didn't actually have any photos for week 38. Week 40, I just had this Stitch photo. 41 was moving house. So that was the old garden, all clean and tidy, after we'd gone, well, just as we were finishing. And those two pictures are me and Dodge waiting for the moving truck. That was Comet, the old house hiding under the bed, and Wilbur in the new garden. And then some tomato edge chop. Dodger. That's 42. 43, my boyfriend and I celebrated our 1 year together anniversary. My dummy looked really bad in those photos. I had curled my hair like 10 minutes before that, but it obviously didn't hold properly, but never mind. Week 44, so this was the week we lost Comet, hence the photos of Comet. So he was hit by a car, and yeah, they advised against seeing the body because it was rather grisly. So they're fairly certain he would have been killed instantly. But yeah, so we went for some country walk, for nice walks, and also Remembrance Sunday, and London again on another occasion. UK Big Meat tickets, which at point of filming this, I don't know when this video will be going up, but that has now been postponed to June next year, which is fine. IKEA, because this is the week that I bought my new desk. And then, yeah, so lakeside pictures, basically, and then his cat, my boyfriend's cat. 45, Remembrance Sunday, and just my boyfriend and Dodger. 46, we saw Le Mans at Cineworld. Dodger sneaking upstairs, and just my boyfriend. Went to Cambridge and also down to see my eldest brother and my sister-in-law. Following week 47, more country walking. The planner I am using this year, Dodger, the garden in quite heavy frost, and we saw Frozen 2. we really enjoyed that. Week 48, just lakeside again. My boyfriend eating some cereal. Week 49, cream on my boyfriend's nose. Hot chocolate. Dodger helping me do some wrapping. This black Labrador is a family friend's, and if you've been watching a while, you know Dodger doesn't always get on with other dogs, so he was muzzled when he came up. My boyfriend cuddling tips, and just what the TV schedule was on the BBC, well, for BBC One. Week 50, more FaceTime pictures of my boyfriend. Dodger, this little needle pouch which I had, and some deer at one of the parks near my boyfriend's. Week 51, for our anniversary, my boyfriend had got us tickets to Warner Brothers Studio Tour, so I've done a whole separate thing, which is probably all up by the time this goes up, but there is a playlist if it isn't all up. So these are just some photos I had taken on my phone. So yeah, and then we looked at the Christmas lights and windows and stuff. And then the last week is just Christmas, so I tried on a couple dresses. I don't know where those photos came from. They're not on my camera roll anymore, but yeah. I made a chocolate tart for when my brother and sister-in-law came up. Pictures of Dodger snuggled up in his blanket being adorable, and the Christmas tree, and I tied a bow in my boyfriend's hair. So yes, that is my 2019 scrapbook, all in one album completed, which is amazing. So yes, I'm going to go now because this video is 22 minutes long. So yes, thanks for watching if you have watched all of this. Sorry if I've been a bit rambly, but yeah. Thanks for watching. Please comment, like and subscribe, and I shall see you guys next time. Bye.